can't believe I'm in DC right now getting ready to teach workshops at a pole dance studio that I've never been to before. I told myself back in 2022 that I wanted to travel and teach pole dancing. Like, I made a vision board, and on that vision board it says travel to teach. And at that time I really didn't even know what I meant by that. I wasn't very specific about what I meant, but as the years have gone on, we're now in 2026, so that was 4 years ago that I wrote that on a vision board, and now it's starting to come to life, and I'm just like, wow, I really did that shit. So I just think it's amazing that we all really have the ability to make our dreams come true, because like, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I still don't know what I'm doing. Like, I feel like I'm just figuring it out as I go. But the fact that I planted that seed and said, this is what I want to do, and I just stayed just like hopeful that things would happen the way that they were meant to happen, that now they are happening. Well, they've been happening. Actually, it's all happening. It's just amazing. And I just think everyone should really just reach for the stars. Like, that sounds so cliche because everyone says that, but like, if you have a goal, if you have a dream, if you have a desire, a pure one, don't limit yourself. Don't make yourself believe that you can't reach that goal. Don't discourage yourself. I feel like there's so many discouraging things that happen in our world today. It's so easy to just like feel like you can't make things happen, but it's so not true. You have to really put those limiting beliefs away, like get them out of your system. And it really is a process to do that. If you're someone who isn't naturally like positive and optimistic, or you tend to think the worst, it's not easy to get out of that mindset, but it is possible. I'm still working through that, but I can absolutely see growth and change in how I think about myself and think about my abilities and just think about the opportunities that life has to offer me. I'm literally in a hotel room in DC, finalizing my lesson plan for my 2 workshops tomorrow. I'm just like, wow, I love this. I love this so much. This is also going to be a learning experience for me, because I told myself years ago I wanted to travel to teach. Didn't really know what that meant. This is an opportunity for me to figure out if this is something I want to continue doing. And I think that's the other thing about this too. Like, we all want instant gratification, right? But imagine getting everything that you asked for immediately and then realizing that, oh wait, I don't know if I even want this. There's nothing wrong with things taking time, or taking your time to figure out if this is something that I actually want to do. So this being my first time teaching workshops in another city at a pole dance studio that I've never been to, I'm super excited about it, and I am so eager to see if this is truly in alignment with what I see for myself. So that's the other thing too. Like, don't be in a rush to make things happen. Enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. This took a lot for me to get here. Right now it's March, and I started really committing to my pole dance dreams and goals back in October, November, and I'm still getting clear on them, right? I'm still not 100% clear, sure, specific about the things that I want to do when it comes to pole dancing. I'm really in a place where I'm trying to like assess my relationship with pole dancing, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit clearer every day, just a little bit clearer every day, because I'm constantly putting work into this relationship every single day. I really believe I'm in a relationship with the pole. Like, the pole and me go together real bad, and we've had our ups and downs, absolutely, but we're still in this thing going strong. And I feel like I'm in a time now, like, all right, we're in a good spot. Like, how can we be better together? So that's been really cool to just like look at pole dancing in that way. Like, we are in a relationship. This is a committed relationship. Like, I can't give you up. like we go together real bad. So to see how this relationship has evolved over the past over 8 years for myself, so much is really possible with pole dancing. Like, don't ever limit yourself. So for example, if you're a person who takes pole dancing classes and just does it as a hobby and that's it, that's 1000% fine. If that's your relationship with pole, that's beautiful. But if you're someone who's like, hey, I want to do more with this, but I really don't know where to start, just start something. If you're like, hey, I want to make a YouTube channel and teach people how to pole dance, do that. If you're like, I want to become a pole dance instructor at a studio, do that. If you're like, hey, I want to perform or work at a strip club, do that. Hey, I want to compete, do that shit. Like, literally whatever it is that you want to do, don't limit yourself and make yourself believe that you can't do it, because it's 1000% possible. And the fact that I'm in here living in a dream that I created for myself years ago is proof of that. And I'm just in awe. I'm trying to just be present and in the moment and just take it all in, because I'm like, wow, first of all, before I even set that goal, I didn't even see myself being here in this space. There was a time where I was just taking pole dance classes, and I didn't even think to become an instructor. It literally took somebody else to pull me inside and say, hey, would you like to teach pole dancing classes? Because I think you would be really good at it. And I was like, what? Me? Like, you think I would be good at this? And fast forward all these years later, and here I am in another city about to teach my classes to people at a studio I never even been to. And it's just the coolest fucking thing. So I just want to be encouraging to anyone who is watching this who wants to pursue something and doesn't know how. Just start putting yourself out there. Start attending different events when it comes to pole dancing, or whatever it is that you want to do. If it's not pole dancing, like whatever your thing is, start going to events, start taking classes from bunches of other people, start just networking, meeting people, posting yourself on the internet. I kind of feel like that's a little bit harder now in 2026 because there's so much censorship, but like, do it. Post up, post, and just like let the algorithm do its thing. But like, continue. Like, what I'm trying to say is put energy into the things that you want for yourself. Whatever your dreams are, do something every single day. I don't care if it's just like one day you just write a single sentence in your journal, like, I want to compete in a pole dance competition and win first place, and that is your deposit for the day. I saw someone on Twitter or Threads say like making daily deposits into your goals. So like, look at your goals like a piggy bank, make a daily deposit every single day. And something as small as writing a sentence, writing an affirmation, writing a goal is making a daily deposit. So I've been making daily deposits for lots of days now, and it is beautiful to see it finally paying off. So I'm just really happy and excited, and I feel like it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're about to turn up. Ooh, okay, you guys, it is almost time for me to head over to Pole Pressure to teach my workshops, and I am just like so excited. I'm a little bit nervous, not super nervous, but a little bit nervous. I think once I get in the studio, once we actually start the workshops, I'll be good. But like right now, I think it's just like that anticipation, like I'm waiting for it to happen, and so I'm getting a little bit nervous, but I am really excited. I feel like it's been so long since I actually taught a workshop or even just taught a class in a studio, since I primarily teach online. So being back in the studio with people is something that I'm super excited about. What's making me nervous? The fact that this is a brand new studio that I've never been to before, and these are people that I never met before that I'll be teaching. So I'm just grateful for the folks who signed up, who chose to come out and spend their Sunday with me, because like they literally didn't have to do that. But it should be a good time. I'm super excited about what I'm teaching. I hope folks enjoy what I teach today, and I'm just excited to make more friends and to just experience a new environment, a new studio, and just hopefully this is something that continues to grow and evolve for me. Hopefully I get to visit more studios around the world to be able to teach classes and workshops. So yeah, this is going to be the first of many, and it's time to head over there. Got back from my workshops at Pole Pressure, and wow, I'm gonna have to like meditate on this for a while because I feel like I'm still digesting everything. But long story short, I had such a great time. I had so much fun. I really had nothing to be nervous about. I taught 2 workshops, and they are both 2 completely different vibes. The first one is isometric flow, and that one is an intermediate / advanced workshop where we work on tricks, but we're working with the pole on spin, but we're holding the tricks or the shapes for an extended amount of time. So basically think of like your airwalk, right? If you go into an airwalk, we were doing that, but we were holding it for like 30 seconds. So that was the extent of that class. And then my second workshop was Star Power, and that was a choreo class for all levels. And honestly, that was the class that was hardest for me to teach. I was thinking I was gonna have a little bit of trouble with the intermediate advanced workshop because this was my first time teaching that workshop, and this was my first time teaching a workshop at that level, at a higher level. So of course in my mind I'm like, okay, that's going to be a little bit more challenging for me to teach and to break down, but it wasn't. Everybody was picking up everything. We were having a good time. That was cool. But star power, the choreo, that was messing everybody up. That was messing me up, and it was messing me up because I think that it being an all levels class, there were a lot of beginners in there, people who, like, it wasn't their first pole class, but there was a lot of people who just got into pole dancing, and my choreo is very like transition heavy. There was a bunch of transitions on and off the pole. There was a lot of turns around the pole, a lot of pirouettes, and I feel like that was the challenging part. One, to just break down what those transitions were, but also challenging for my students in that class who were doing that movement for like the first time. So it was starting to stress me out a little bit because I could see on certain people's faces like that they were getting confused or a little bit discouraged, and I was just trying to be as encouraging as possible and just staying positive and not like let them see that I was panicking on the inside. But I think it turned out fine. At the end of class, we just kept running it through, we kept practicing it, and I gave them time at the end to play, of course, and that's always nice to just let people do what they want to do, but I think it turned out fine. But it definitely was a learning experience because now I'm like, okay, maybe with that workshop, I need to make it a 90-minute workshop instead of a 75-minute workshop. But yeah, I'm out of breath. I'm fucking tired. I'm not even gonna lie, my body was cramping up in that second workshop because my warm-up is pretty intense. So we did an intense warm-up for both workshops. So yeah, I'm kind of beat. And then I got back to my hotel and I kept forgetting stuff in my car. And then like I got all the way up to my room. I was like, fuck, I gotta go back down to my car. Went back down to my car. I forgot my keys in the room. So I had to come back to the hotel room and then go back down to my car and then come back. And the doorman is looking at me like, girl, are you okay? And I'm like, no, sir, I'm not, because I just keep moving too fast. So we were laughing about it. It was funny. But yeah, man, I feel so good. It's like 6 o'clock and the sun is still out because it's springtime now. And I'm in DC, the weather is beautiful. I'm about to go enjoy myself and reward myself with a steak today, okay? Do you hear me? Because I worked hard and I feel like I earned it. So I'm just like so happy and so grateful. Shout out to Devon. She's the owner of Pole Pressure, a beautiful Black woman who was really about her business. She made everything so seamless for me. Shout out to Ellen, who was the person there who was kind of like my host. She's an instructor at Pole Pressure, so she was like helping me out between classes and things like that, helping me set up, break down, all that good stuff. And shout out to all of the people who showed up to dance with me. That's who I'm super, super grateful for, because like, you did not have to show up. Like, you did not have to pay to come to this class and spend your Sunday with me. And the fact that so many people came out to hang with me, to dance with me, meant so much to me and kind of just like validated the fact that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. This is something that I love so much. I was just talking to my friend Johari. She also teaches at Pole Pressure. Shout out to Joy Pole. Go follow her, go take her classes. But we were just talking about the fact like how much we love pole, and that this is something that I literally once paid to do. Like, I would do this for free. I would pay to do this because like it just makes me that happy. I'm just that passionate about it. So being able to do something that I love and turn it into a source of income is such a fucking blessing, bro. Such a blessing. And I just encourage all of you, like, if you have something that you're passionate about, that you love that much, not to say like, oh, try to monetize it, but like if there's a way for you to make a little bit of money off of what you love, do that shit. Like, do that shit. Make that your side hustle, whatever your goal is. Just do it, bro. Figure out a way to make it happen because it is possible. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys and let you know how everything went. I think it went very, very well. I think we got through the challenges and I'm just excited to do more of this. If you guys want any more videos like this or just advice on becoming a pole dance instructor or teaching at other studios in other cities, that kind of thing, traveling as a pole dance instructor, let me know because we can go on this journey together. So yeah, thank y'all so much for hanging here with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and make sure you're following me on Instagram at Janay so we can always stay connected. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.